Welcome back to AdKit tutorials. In the last video, we have been exploring interstitial ads, and in this video, we are going to set up rewarded ads, which is actually quite similar ad format comparing to interstitial ads. The main difference between these two are that interstitial ads appear between the content. So let's say our player crashes into a rock and game overs. When game is over, interstitial ad is displayed no matter if player wants it or not. Typically, interstitial ads has a skip function that lets player to skip the ad right away or after a couple seconds when ad is shown. While rewarded ads are non-skippable ad format that is displayed when player wants to receive some kind of in-app reward. Let's say our player crashed and game over window appeared. In the following window, player has an ability to watch a rewarded ad in order to get an extra life and continue a game with the same score. In this case, player has an option to select whether he wants to watch an ad for a reward or not. By the way, the current video you are seeing is from our other AdKit tutorial series, in which we will integrate AdKit into an actual game. Alright, so like with the other two ad formats, we're going to again create a new ad profile for our rewarded ad. First, we need to navigate to Rewarded Ads menu. We will enable rewarded ads into the project. And here we can find same global settings for rewarded profiles like in the interstitial menu. We got an event that can be triggered after finishing the ad. We have request timer and ability to request next ad network if the current one failed. Alright, let's create our new rewarded profile. Here we got similar settings as an interstitial profile. Manager generates new profile ID, which we can actually change into something more meaningful. Let's call this profile Extra Life. Great. Now I want to select mediation type to request random ad networks. But there is still a possibility that same ad network could be requested more than others. So I'm going to enable request limit and set amount to request same ad network no more than 2 times in a row. Now, as I mentioned, rewarded ad goal is to reward player for watching an ad. So let's make that ad. If I open rewarded event list, here we can find all possible events that can happen for this ad. I need an event that would be invoked when player finishes watching ad. Down below, we can see that there is unrewarded finish event, and that's exactly what we need. So let's select this one. I will add new field for this event, and now we need to fill in this field. So we will use the same script as we used in the banner profile. I will select Canvas Game Object and drop it into our empty event field. Here we can select our callback script and find getExtraLife function. Let's pretend that this function would allow our player to receive additional life in their game. In our case, this function is going to display message in event message field that our player got an extra life. Alright, now we can test our new rewarded ad. I will enter play mode, navigate to rewarded ads menu. Here I will fill in our new profile ID and I will instantiate it into our project. So if we try to request this ad, in the console we get a message saying that we have requested ad network using random mediation type. Once again, we are using interactive ads in our editor, which helps us to test these ads. Alright, as we can see, ad request finished, so now we can show it. Here we can see that our getExtraLife rewarded ad is being shown. And that's great. So now if we finish watching our ad in the console, we get that rewarded ad has finished. And like with interstitial ad, it was also destroyed because you cannot show the same ad twice. But we remember that we have added an event when the rewarded ad is finished to get player an extra life. In our case, event message text has changed, saying that rewarded ad has been finished, and now you got an extra life. But let's say we don't want to give player an ability to get extra life each time he's playing a game. Or in other words, we don't want to request rewarded ad each game session. For this case, AdKit provides a feature that disables ad requests for a specific time or request amount. So let's enable ad break for this ad profile. New fields appeared. Now I will change from time to request break type. Let's say after ad break has started, for the next 2 following requests, do not request new ad network. Now if we enter play mode and navigate to rewarded ads menu, fill in profile ID and instantiate our ad. At the moment, ad break is not active, so request will load as expected, and ad will show on the screen. Let's finish this ad and navigate to pre-request menu. This menu allows us to run additional functions when ad network is not requested. Remember, when we finish our ad, AdKit plugin automatically destroys ad network, so at the moment, no ad network is requested. First two buttons only works when ad profile has order mediation type. It allows to change index of which ad should be requested next. Other two buttons allows us to start and end ad break. These functions will work only if ad break is enabled in our ad profile. So because we have enabled it, we can start ad break. In the console, we are getting a message that ad request break has started and it will end after 2 requests. Now, if we try to request our rewarded ad, request will not be successful because requested ad has ad break and it will end in 2 requests. If we try to request one more time, again, request will fail and we will get a message saying that current ad still has ad break. But if we try to request it one more time, then console logs out that new request was successful and we were able to request our new network. That means if now we try to show an ad, it will appear on the screen as expected. Great, so that's it for this video. Now we have all the basic understanding how AdKit plugin works and what functions it provides. In the following videos, we're going to explore different policies that might need to be implemented when working with ads. So stay tuned.